Welcome to another installment of your turkey, I guess, edition of Outside the Ring.
Pre-turkey.
Pre-turkey.
Pre-turkey day.
You know, by the time this is up and stuff, it might be close to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You know, we're like SmackDown. It's live on Friday! Tuesday. That's right. I'm the one, the only, Jason.
Murphy!
Yeah! Black Friday, be careful. Mace somebody if you have to, Murphy.
Oh, jeez.
Alongside the one, the only. He's actually at a mall right now.
I am.
Troy. Stone Cold.
I am sitting outside of our local mall here, not because I'm shopping. I'm actually here hanging out with a friend while she works.
Ah, Austin.
So, yeah. You will not catch me out tomorrow. Or not, well, tomorrow, no, because nothing's open. But Friday, if you won't catch me out, period.
No,
End of story.
The only thing I know this is a wrestling podcast, but the only thing I am actually interested in, honestly, I don't know if you know this, Walmart. Can we say that? I guess we can. Shout out to Walmart, by the way.
Why not?
Walmart, they're giving out big TVs. I'm talking 50-inch TVs for like $300. And
Wow,
I have a friend.
That's really good considering the TV that I have is only 36-inch, and I paid almost $300 for it.
Yeah, when I bought my
that's true,
32-inch Sony Bravia, big shout out to Sony. We're just name dropping here. I brought my my Sony 32-inch. This was like 5 years ago. I paid almost $600.
Wow. Oh, about 5 years ago, that's when, the flat screens and the LCDs, that's when they were really taking off. So
I am tempted, brother. I am tempted to get my ass to Walmart tomorrow night because I have a friend of mine that works, and she said she would actually put the TV on layaway for me.
Well,
I'm tempted. I'm tempted to go in there and give some people some stunners to get that 50-inch TV for $300.
What can they start knocking people out with the KO punch?
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, big show it. Yeah, I'll big show it all the way to the TV and then back. Then RKO everybody off the shelves.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyways, back to business.
TV that cheap. Anyway, yeah. Okay.
All right, so you were at.
This isn't a shopping show.
No, this is not the Home Shopping Network. By the way, shout out to HSN or whatever the hell their network is. We are just name dropping all.
We're just because after today we're going to take the rest of the week off for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We're just getting all of our names, our drop names out of the way today.
Yeah, we're not going to be on tomorrow. So where's your show? No, we're not having one.
By the way, shout out to McDonald's. I just had there. It's good.
Jeez, oh man. Then we got Friday. We are taking off because of the mass hysteria of Black Friday, but we'll be back Monday.
We'll be back Monday.
Anyways, let's get our shameless plugs out of the way too. Outside the Ring with the number 1 on Twitter, Facebook. Outside the Ring. Email Troy.
Outside the Ring 316@gmail.com.
So you had a fun time at Raw on Monday.
Yes, but of course, again, it's the atmosphere. Some people will have watched it on TV. Oh, it sucked, blah, blah, blah. Go to the show, and even if it is a terrible Raw, because I remember that the Raw that we went to before, it wasn't that great.
No.
But being there live with the atmosphere, with the fans, you're getting into the chants and all that. It's great.
Yes, I agree. I think the best thing to the Raw we went to was Triple H being there. That was kind of a surprise, and then Brock Lesnar being there too was cool. Yeah,
because I remember that was the first Raw that was starring Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, and then Triple H broke his arm, or Brock broke Triple H's arm.
Yeah, of course, I thought it was cool that Brock Lesnar was there because I've never seen Brock Lesnar in person.
No, I didn't either, actually. The more I thought about it, I'm like, damn, I've seen Triple H many times. I've never seen Brock.
Yeah, because the Raw that I went to years ago when I was like 15 years old, I saw Triple H, of course, and I also saw Eddie Guerrero before, of course, he passed away.
Yep.
Rest in peace, Eddie. Chris Benoit, again, rest in peace.
Yep.
Anybody that says anything different, screw you. He was still a great wrestler.
Yeah. Yes.
But, yeah, I saw the whole Radicals, Perry Saturn, Dean Malenko, Stone Cold. I saw The Rock.
Yep.
All that. It was great. That was the first Raw I went to, and it was by far the best Raw I've been to.
I've told you in the past, I don't know if a lot of people of our listeners know, I was actually at the Raw where Shane McMahon bought WCW.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was in Cleveland, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. The main event was, it wasn't that great. It was just Stone Cold and The Rock against the Brothers of Destruction. Yeah,
okay,
that sucks.
If you heard that in the background, I'm sorry, someone's car. I'm sitting out in the parking lot, someone's car alarm is going off.
They got so excited.
There you go. You mentioned Stone Cold and The Rock together, and it was like, oh!
Holy shit! Ah! Anyways, I almost had to use the beat button there. I forgot we were on a podcast.
PG, man.
Yeah. So you saw Raw. We saw Raw. What did you think in the gist of things? Did you obviously being there? You probably thought it was a little better than what I did.
Yeah, I liked it again because I was there, but the show itself was actually pretty good.
It wasn't bad. We've seen worse in recent weeks.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna nail on some things. You tell me if I'm point on or if because you were live. So let me make sure that I thought even though we've seen it 15,000 times, I thought the Orton Del Rio match was very good.
Well, we didn't see a 2 out of 3 falls match out of it.
Nah.
And I was really surprised they gave that away on free TV.
That and the fact, well, yeah, I agree with that, and the fact that Orton didn't turn heel in that. He was kind of totally face, which I was really hoping he was going to RKO somebody.
Speaking of that match, stay tuned to the YouTube channel. I actually have the ending of that match, the final fall, on my phone, a video of it.
Nice.
I'll see if I can get that uploaded. I have it from the point where Del Rio locks in the arm breaker and Randy gets out of it, then he hits the RKO. I have that. I will post that as soon as I can.
I also thought Miz is really getting over as a face.
Oh, man, the pop, I don't know how it sounded on TV, but in the arena, it was deafening.
Granted, he's from Ohio, and like when he was in Cleveland on SmackDown, he got a massive pop, which was so cool to see.
Yep.
I don't know. Honestly, I think they need to let it go, especially if they're turning Randy heel. You're going to have somebody that's going to have to step in his shoes, and you're going to need a guy that's a big main event guy. Dolph Ziggler, I don't see him turning face. I think that'd be a mistake to turn Dolph face right now.
Yeah, it would be a mistake to turn him face.
I actually am interested, at least it's different, the Cena-Ziggler feud.
It is.
It's not the greatest thing ever produced, but
not.
you got the way I like it is like this. Cena's not involved in the title picture. I like that. He's relevant in a storyline, and this is going. If I'll put it this way to you, I will have a lot more respect for Cena if he gives Rolf the rub here.
Rolf?
Or Dolph. Rolf.
Rolf? Like from the Muppets?
Yes, Rolf. If he gives Rolf the muff. Thank you.
Yeah.
Dolph.
You see, I mean, it's a good feud. I like it, and I do like that Cena's not in the picture. Everything that you like, but that's my big problem with it. Is Cena going to give Dolph the rub?
And the only other thing I have a problem with, I want the guy to turn heel so bad at this point. I would give probably my left testicle to give Cena a heel turn.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
All right, I'm not going to pull a Tom Green, but you see what I'm saying?
I might give like the first digit of my pinky for it.
I mean, do something different, because I'm almost to the point now, and I don't know if you've heard this, and this is totally off topic, and this is on NoDQ.com. Basically, I don't know if you'll believe this or not, but John Cena actually went up to Vince McMahon. I guess this was during Raw, like backstage, and basically told him he was out of touch, and that the show is not what it used to be, and that he wants to change his character.
If this is true, I give major props to Cena for realizing that, his character is getting stale.
And the reason that basically Cena thinks like if he does turn his character, he still can do the Make-A-Wish stuff. When that's not going to affect his... And I told you before, you will see more adult men wearing Cena merchandise if he goes full-fledged heel and either turns back to what he used to be or a totally new character, which I don't know. Yeah. I would just turn him back and say, I would rather see the rapper gimmick.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If I had a choice,
I don't think it would fly much on PGTV, but I would definitely like to see that.
But at this point in time, I don't see it happening. I think he's going to be a face at least until WrestleMania, and maybe probably after. I can see him and Rock having another match. Unfortunately, I don't know what they're going to do.
There's talks also of having a triple threat match at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Rock, The Rock, CM Punk, and Cena.
You know what I thought? And that would
the WWE title. So
that'd be actually I could see
Punk
that.
Might actually beat Rock at the Rumble.
Now that would be interesting. That would talk about a rub.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what? I even thought about this, and I don't know what you think about this, but if I was booking this is exactly what I would do. If you're going to have a Dolph Cena match, I guess it would be at TLC more than likely. I'd like to see.
They've basically already given it away. It's going to be Punk and Ryback in a tables match.
What?
That's what I've heard.
Well, I guess that would make. Well, that makes sense.
That's what it is.
Well, what about Cena and Dolph though?
They'll probably have them in like a chairs match, which is one of the stupidest match conceptions ever.
I thought of a way, and I kind of like, if you're not going to turn Cena heel, I would turn AJ heel. And I would have her go with Dolph, because we really still don't know who AJ had the affair with.
Well, you see, the thing is, and that kind of plays into some stuff. You know, Dolph's current shirt that he has, it says "Stealing the Show" and
Bingo.
Your girlfriend.
Bingo.
There you go.
Bingo. That's exactly what I was going to say. Although that'll never happen because that's too good for WWE.
Oh, and speaking of stuff like that, that was the one part of Raw that I absolutely hated.
What was that?
Because since I was there live when Cena kissed AJ.
Oh, he kissed her, all right.
Yeah, and yeah.
Yeah.
I know
Lucky
it's kind of pointless for me to hate that, but to me it's just another reason to hate Cena.
Well, let me tell you something. He went through a pretty painful divorce, and I think he still is. But that felt damn good. I'm just being honest. Thank you again. Thank you.
Yeah.
Jeez, oh man. And what? Let's talk about the ending real quick because we are running out of time. What do you think about the ending of Raw?
The ending of Raw, the promo that Punk and Heyman gave was pretty good.
I thought so too.
And then as soon as Ryback's music hit, I knew right there that Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Reigns. I can never remember his first name.
Rock's nephew.
Reigns.
Yes.
Roman Reigns.
Yes.
I knew those three were going to make their entrance, and I saw it before the cameras did.
Yeah.
We were on the opposite side of the camera. Like as we looked across the arena, there was no seats filled.
Right.
And I could see down by the Titantron, I could see Dean Ambrose make his entrance and start running towards the ring. And I pointed it out to my dude, and we just lost it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, they have dominated Ryback in 2 straight nights. And that was the only issue I had with it. I wish they would have did something different. Like, I don't mind them beating the hell out of the guy.
Yeah.
And I guess now I kind of understand it more because, you know, off air we were talking, and I said to you, well, that's the only thing I didn't like about it was that it was the same exact ending, almost to a T, as the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
But then when you mentioned the whole tables match with CM Punk, now it starts to make sense, if that's where they go with it.
It starts to click a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
And the only thing that I want to know is are Ambrose, Rollins, and Reigns, are they aligned with Punk?
I don't know because they showed something, was it on NXT? No, it was on Main Event, I think, tonight, like pre-recorded, that they attacked who? Tyson Kidd?
Yeah.
And we were talking off air, that's like, you went from Ryback to Tyson Kidd. That doesn't add up.
Yeah, it doesn't add up at all. But then, of course, you've got to think on Raw that, those three came out, they attacked Ryback. Punk was ripe for the picking.
Yeah, they could have attacked him.
They just kind of left him alone.
Well, it was like Nexus. When Nexus attacked Cena, then they attacked Punk.
Yep.
These guys, I would think maybe by TLC we're going to find out that these guys are together.
Yeah, I just want them to give Dean Ambrose the mic.
Oh, absolutely. Well, that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid they're going to change him up too much, and I don't want WWE to screw this up.
Yeah, I mean, because back when he was John Moxley on the Indies and all that, I've seen some of his promos. He is a foul-mouthed man.
Yes, he is. He's a very foul-mouthed man.
Side note, he's from Cleveland.
Yes, he is.
You got him and The Miz.
And almost Dolph. You could add him, too, kind of.
Pretty much, yeah. He's from Kent, Ohio.
Yeah,
well,
so...
I was actually closer to where he was from because he went to Wright State.
Yes.
So I was on the campus that Dolph went to. So.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Dolph went to Kent State.
No, Kent State. That's it. Yeah.
He actually, believe it or not, he holds to this day the NCAA, I don't know what division Kent State is, but all of their wrestling records pretty much, and I think he was a lightweight, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He owns a lot of their records.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, he was a beast back in college and high school. He went to St. Ed's, which is like huge. But anyhow,
Yeah, back on subject here.
Back on subject. I'm interested to see where they go with this, and like we were talking
Definitely.
off air, it's one of the best things they got going on right now, kind of.
Yep. And again, like I said before, Dean Ambrose needs to be the spokesman for this group.
Oh, I agree with that.
He is great on the microphone.
I agree with you.
And just another side note, I was on the WWE Facebook posted a picture of the three, and they said, well, what do these guys want with Ryback? Blah blah blah. What are their intentions? And I was just randomly scrolling through some of the comments, and some of these people, oh my God, they are so stupid.
What were they saying?
Now, I'm not expecting people to know right away that, Dean Ambrose was John Moxley.
Right.
But all of these guys, well, with the exception of Roman Reigns, because I honestly have not heard of him until this happened.
Right.
But, John Moxley and Tyler Black, they were two phenomenal indie wrestlers.
Yes.
And if you don't know who they are, YouTube some of their promos, some of their matches. What was it? Was it I think it was Ambrose and Seth Rollins had a series of matches in FCW when FCW was still around.
Yes.
They were great.
Yeah, those boys could work.
When Ambrose made his debut in FCW, he was actually in a feud with William Regal.
I remember
that up.
Yep.
Great stuff.
Then he started something with Foley, didn't he? Ambrose did.
That I'm not sure about.
I know they were he was trash talking him on Twitter and stuff, and I thought they were going to do something with it. Maybe they still will now.
They might.
They could always bring that back and just kind of reiterate what happened, but
yeah.
I mean, basically, there's a couple things I want right now with WWE. 3 things. 4 things. Let's go 4. No, 5. I'm going to go 5 things.
Already.
5 things I want to see by WrestleMania. I want CM Punk to be champion at WrestleMania.
Yes.
As much as I like The Rock, have him cheat against The Rock. I don't want him to go clean over The Rock, but,
And I don't want Ambrose and all them to interfere in that match.
Right.
Because you put those guys up against The Rock, they're done.
Oh, absolutely. Rock.
Like
Have you seen The Rock?
it was just like the Nexus. They put them straight against John Cena. They were dead from day one.
They were dead. Yeah, they were. So that was number 1. Number 2, I want to see these guys in a stable with Punk. Name it what you want.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I wouldn't even necessarily say a stable with Punk. Just keep these guys together and they form a group.
Right. It don't have to even be a name.
Just wreck house.
Yes. Number 3. Randy Orton heel turn.
Yes.
Do it, and make him feud with somebody. I would say.
Can I guess at your number 4?
Number 4 would be
face turn.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes. And number 5. I can't remember. Cena heel turn. Cena heel turn.
There it is.
Can never leave that off my list. Other than that, good show.
Yeah.
Have a great holiday.
Yep. Happy Thanksgiving. Have fun with your family and friends. Don't eat too much turkey and pass out somewhere.
I'm sure that will happen. Watch football. You can even watch SmackDown on Black Friday. Enjoy that.
The game is coming up.
Yes, Ohio State and
here in Ohio.
Yes.
The game. You mentioned the game, and you know what it is.
You know.
OSU, Michigan, baby.
Yeah, that's right, baby. We'll be all over that on Saturday, and we'll talk to you Monday for another installment of Outside the Ring.
Deuces.